So obviously I've been playing the Cyberpunk DLC for the past 2 days, and I finished it today, Phantom Liberty, and this is an accurate description of how I feel. Alrighty. Whew. You know, I was supposed to go down to Pasadena today, but honestly, a buddy had to call out, and then another buddy was like, why don't we just reschedule? It's like, you know what? Honestly, that was for the best because I had to take my dog to the vet today, and that took like a lot longer than I thought it would. Nice. Damn, if only I had a lightning staff, that way we could have 3 unique staffs. But of course, as soon as I play Psyker, there's 3 other Psykers. You know, that dev blog is out and they showed some more of the stuff that they're offering for the classes, and I'm very excited for the Ogren-sized fragmentation grenade that'll hit everything within 16 meters. Is that really a frag grenade, or is that just a bomb? I don't know. Brain burst that guy back there. I've been gaming all day without talking. I ruined myself. Forgot how to talk for a second. Ouch. Oh, but you know what I do have instead of the ability to talk at the moment? I have a nice raspberry tea. You know, I've been a part of the Cyberpunk Has Always Been Good boat for a while. But now with Phantom Liberty and the combat overhaul and stuff, and all the feats and stuff, it's so much better, man. It's like, goddamn, how did I exist without this game before? I don't know. And I will say, no spoilers, no mad ending, best ending. The real ones know. And also, Judy is best girl. The real ones also know. Got him. Alrighty. There we are. You know, one thing I always see about a big criticism of Cyberpunk from like wannabe game reviewers, or like Twitter journalists, they always say like, oh, you know, CD Projekt Red doesn't, you know, have any actual like meaning behind the word cyberpunk. They barely know what punk means, yada yada yada. And like, I think it's because they expected Cyberpunk 2077 to be some like giant anti-capitalist story of revolution and making a socialist society or something, I guess. But like, it's not. I don't think anyone who has an actual rational brain expected it to be. And the anti-capitalist notion is one, literally corporate dystopia, and two, just look around you. Why can't I brain burst through this fence? It's like, yeah, in V's apartment, there's a vending machine for food. And there's a TV in Judy's apartment that's literally called Just Ads. Like, hello? Like, the whole America has been split because of a corporate war. Like, and the story is pretty, I mean, it's not like the story, the premise is simple, right? You know, nobody becomes a somebody. You know, maybe not the happiest ending, but I feel like the execution of it was very well, very well done. There's a Chaos Spawn coming. I heard him. There we are. Where's my boy here? Anyway, Cyberpunk good. Maybe one of my top games ever. That's for sure. My audio's still a little loud. Hold on. Alrighty. Woo. Oh, about my dog going to the vet. She's okay. She's the dog wanted the vet wanted to make sure if she needed wanted to check if she needed surgery or not. Ideally she won't. It doesn't look like she will. They just trimmed away some of like the tissue around the wound because it was kind of getting like really inflamed and puffy and kind of gross. It's hard to explain, but like some of the stuff had been like pushed out. Some of like the inner tissue had been pushed out by like scabbing inside or something. I don't know. It was weird to look at. But they cleaned it all up and it looks more or less fine now. Just I gotta give her medicine every day, and then I gotta take her back on Tuesday to see if she'll need surgery. Ideally she won't, because holy jamoli. Ideally, it could just be a thing that could be fixed with medicine and a bit of time. That's the ideal, though, right? You know, if the Emperor wills it, it will be so. There's a snipe here. Oh. That's hardly fair. I'm really excited to play with the new Ogren grenades and the rocks. I wonder how the rocks are going to be. They said they're weaker than the boxes. I wonder if the boxes themselves will still be available, or if they're making them by default the Boxo grenades. Alright, we're good. Bard. I feel like I should have been commended there, but, you know, it is what it is. There's actually a picture of the giant of the Ogren's grenade. They actually showed it a few weeks ago, or a few months ago. It's huge. It's literally like the size of a football, if not bigger. It's insane. Ooh, speaking of football, Taylor Swift is dating a football player, and tickets to that team have gone up by like, I think it was like it went up exponentially. Tickets to see the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm pretty sure, which is insane. The power of Taylor Swift fans. I'm gonna mute myself really quickly so I can blow my nose. Oh, leave me alone, zombie. I'm trying to be clean. Alright, we're good. I had to do it one-handed, but we made it work. Not the only thing I've done one-handed. We nor joke. Oh yeah, I saw there for the Psyker thing. They're adding a shield, which is going to be insane. A psychic shield. Then they're I don't know. maybe they'll be changing how the lightning staff works, but it seems that they're adding lightning as an optional brain burst ability, which makes a lot of sense to me, honestly. And then there's obviously brain burst is normal, and then there was the flying, throwing psychic projectiles that are weak against carapace armor. And then for the zealot, there was the prayer one, to like give buffs and like stun resist and give a bunch of toughness back and increase your ally's max toughness up to like 100 extra toughness. There's the throwing knives one. There's a stealth thing for both the vet and the zealot. The veteran gets the zealot gets a bunch of move speed, attack speed, and crit when coming out of stealth, which is insane to me. And then veteran gets, you know, stealth, move speed, improved aim. And then there was the command leader one, which is like, it's like, fuck, what's his name? The shout. It moves everyone away from you and restores toughness. Fuck, what's it called? Commanding presence or shout of command? What is his name? Oh my god. Vermintide 2. Sword guy. Marcus Aurelius. That's not it. We're googling it. Vermintide 2 characters. Marcus Kruber. I was close. He's got like that shout that shoves them all away and stuff. That seems pretty good. Although I hope that, well, they did mention squad leader, so they only revealed a couple extra things. There's gonna be other stuff as well. Showed off some of like the keystones of like stats. Ogren's also getting a taunt, so it's getting bull charge, obviously, which is they're just upgrading it to the bull charge that can knock down everything and stuff. Then the taunt, which is pretty good for, in my opinion. Like, if you want to go the bodyguard Ogren build, which is definitely viable for sure. Then you want to, then what was it? What was the third Ogren option? I'm trying to remember. It wasn't stealth. It'd be funny if it was. What was it? You and me both, pal. I'll have to find the article real quick. I'm sure someone has linked it somewhere where I browse. If not in my own Discord server. And if they didn't do it in my Discord server, which you should totally join, haha. Traitors and bastards, a lot of them. Alright, let me take a second to just, where was it? Where is it? There it is. I found it. Yep. Oh god. I'll read out all their new abilities actually in order, even if I've already mentioned them, just to make sure I've got them all correct. Alright, we'll go to the, first one was the veterinarian. Where is he? Oh. Okay. So for the combat abilities, which is their, this shit, the ult. Executioner stance for the veteran. When entered range stance for 5 seconds. When in range stance, you instantly equip your ranged weapon, deal 25% range damage, 25% range weak spot damage, and your spread and recoil are greatly reduced. Elite enemies and specialists are highlighted for 5 seconds. Base cooldowns 25 seconds. This augmented version of volley fire. So once again, normal volley fire will still be available. This is just one of the augmented options. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. And then we have voice of command. Replenishes your toughness. I assume all your toughness, and staggers enemies around you within 9 meters. Base cooldown's 45. It's pretty long, actually. Infiltrate. Replenish all toughness and enter stealth for 6 seconds, gaining 25% move speed. Leaving stealth suppresses nearby enemies. Attacking makes you leave stealth. Base cooldown a minute, which is also pretty long. That'd actually be so good for like bosses, I assume. Alright, and blitz abilities, which is your grenade, grenade. Shredder frag grenade. Throw a frag grenade that explodes after a short delay. Apply stacks of bleeds to all enemies hit. Causes damage over time. This is augmented version of the frag grenade. So you know, regular frag grenade does not apply bleed. Just so you know. For example, smoke grenade. Throw a grenade that creates a lingering smoke cloud for 10 seconds. The cloud blocks line of sight for most enemies and reduces sight range of enemies inside it. That'd actually be really good. I can think of some scenarios where, like, man, if I had a smoke grenade there, oh my goodness. I assume snipers will still be able to see through because they got, like, fancy doodads on their head. And then crack grenade. Throw a grenade that deals devastating damage, sticks to flak armored carapace and unyielding enemies. So a sticky grenade. Unyielding enemies are like ragers, mutants. Obviously, you know what flak armor. This is flak armor right here. Then carapace, obviously crushers, marauders, flamers, the like. I just punched my mic not once but thrice. Alright, for the zealot, blah blah blah. Fury of the Faithful, dash forward, replenishing 50% toughness, gaining 20% attack speed for 10 seconds. Your next melee hit gains plus 25% and is a guaranteed critical hit. Bonus base cooldown 30 seconds. Pretty long. Course of Spiritual Fortitude. Wield a holy relic that releases pulses of energy every 0.8 seconds, which is insane. While channeling, allies in coherency have stun immunity and invulnerability. Each pulse replenishes 45% toughness, which is an insane amount of toughness to allies in coherency. If allies at full toughness, they instead gain plus 20% max toughness for an total of plus 100, 60-second cooldown, which is pretty long. And obviously you won't be able to, I assume you won't be able to attack for the duration of this event. Alright, one sec, quelling. And then the Shroud Field. Enter stealth for 3 seconds. While in stealth, gain plus 20 move speed, 100% backstab damage, 100% finesse damage, 100% critical chance, base cooldown 30 seconds. I was looking at my phone, Flamer. Why am I not burning? How do you like it? Why do I keep hearing, like, chaos spawns? Alrighty. For the blitz ability, stun storm grenade, throw a grenade that stuns all enemies within its blast radius. This is an augmented version of the stun grenade with 50% blast radius. Plus 50% blast radius, so just a bigger stun grenade. Immolation grenade, a Molotov cocktail. I'm not going to read it, it's just a molly. Which is what we've asked for, I think. What people have asked for. Wow, that was unfortunate. Excuse you, pardon you. Excuse you, just die for me, please.
Allow me to assist, Roughneck.
Saved by fucking Psyker.
Alright, we're good. Blades of Faith, it's a throwing knife. High damage to a single target, very effective against most enemies, less effective against carapace armor. Quick throw, killing elite special enemies in one. Melee's one knife. Ammo boxes replenish knives. So if you kill an elite, you get a knife back. If you don't kill elites with your knives, you can get them from ammo boxes, which is pretty snazzy. Not gonna read the keystones, too much work. Venting Shriek unleashes a wave of warp energy that staggers enemies in front of you, quells 50% peril, base cooldown 30%. This is the augmented version of Psychonetic Wrath. So it'll be a better version of that. Or I guess of the default version of that. excluding keystones that I have at the moment. Alright. Telekinine shield spawns a psychic shield in front of you for 15 seconds. The shield blocks enemy range attacks while you and allies can still shoot through. Basically only 40 seconds. Now, if that moves with the Psyker, it'll be incredibly good. But if it stays stationary, it'll still be good. But nonetheless. Scryer's Graze. Trigger Scryer's Graze when entering Scryer's Gaze. Oh my god, what a hard word to say. It's not even spelled like Scryers. It's spelled like Screers. When entering 10% damage, 20% crit chance. For every 1 second in Scryer's Graze, you should gain 1% damage up to a maximum of 30%. This effect lingers for 10 seconds after leaving Scryer's Graze. While in Scryer's Graze, you build up peril. Build up is temporary, slowed down by enemy kills. At 100% peril, Scryer's Gaze ends. So you can't, it doesn't seem like you can kill yourself in this mode. At least, it doesn't seem like so. Or if it is, it'd be hard to do. Alright, 1 more second.
We should stay together.
Sorry, you might have heard me sniffling a little bit. I had to blow my nose. Sorry if it grossed anyone out. I did not intend to. But that's just what happens when I talk for so long. Alright, in the Blitz abilities, which is our Brain Burst, I'm going to sneeze real quick. Alright, we're good. I didn't actually sneeze. Brain Rupture, charge up your psychic power and release it to deal immense damage to a single enemy. Effective against flak and carapace armor. This is an augmented version of the Brain Burst, dealing over an additional 50% damage. So just buffed Brain Burst for that one. If you could stop doing that, please, thank you. Stop. Leave me alone. Oh, there's a monstrosity, but it's not the chaos spawn I've been hearing spawn. Got the bomber. Pop its braid. Leave me alone. Get up, Delilah. To be fair, he could have saw that one coming. Alrighty. Alright, then Assail. Throw swift homing projectiles formed of psychic energy. Less effective versus carapace armored enemies. Good against like hordes and stuff is from what once again, a rager just ignores me and I brain bursted at him. Why do the ragers not like me, guys? Am I not cool enough for them? It's kind of fucked up, to be honest. And Smite, unleash a torrent of bio-lightning using primary fire to instantly deal damage and impact to an enemy on release. Spreading slowly between multiple enemies, charge up attacks to have it spread between enemies faster. Now how that's going to be different than the lightning staff, we'll have to see. Oh, sorry, I sniffled again. Oh. 1 second. Alright, and we're back. On to the final and most important one. The Ogren. Where is he, my boy? So, combat abilities. Indomitable. Charge forward with great force. Charge forward with great force. Knocking back enemies. Gain 25% attack speed. 25% movement speed for 5 seconds. Charge is stopped on collision with monstrosities. Base cooldown 30%. Augmented version of Bull Rust with an increased charge. I assume that means charge range. Loyal Protector. Taunt enemies within 8 meters, which is pretty big. Making them attack only for 15 seconds, which is a long time. And the cooldown is 45, which is pretty long. Point blank range. Swaps to and reloads your ranged weapon. You have 25% rate of fire and 70% reload speed for the next 70% reload speed for the next 10 seconds. Cooldown 80 seconds, which is huge. So essentially you can turn your Ogre into a veteran, the Gunlugger build they were referencing earlier. Which I think would be maybe okay if you're running like a Ripper gun or something. But even then, the Ripper guns reload so fast, so maybe that'd be good for like automatic, like pretty automatic kickback. I don't know, maybe, or Rumbler. Who knows? 2 bombers, that's messed up. It's fine, I got the bomber, he's dead. Stop. We'll have to see how that one runs. I'm definitely going to try out all 3 of them, obviously. Oh, I'm going to try out all of the, you know, keystones and or the combat abilities and blitz stuff as well. No, stop hitting me. That's illegal. I'm a nice person. The taunt one is going to be really good, but I think I'll probably mostly stick with Bull Charge maybe, although I could see how the taunt would be really good in a lot of scenarios, especially if you can taunt monstrosities. Like if I can taunt a Chaos Spawn off of like my Psyker or something, or my Veteran, that'd be very good, especially if I'm running, or if you could taunt Demon Hosts. If you could taunt a Demon Host and you have like the Slap Shield or something. Although the one downside of that is you won't have like an ability to have them spit up like for like a Beast of Nurgle or something. Or like if someone got like carried through a horde by a mutant. You won't have a way to get to them, which I could see being very rough. Unless you can taunt the mutant somehow to try to grab you. I don't know. We'll have to see how that one plays. I'm very interested in that one. The gun one, I'm like, meh, yeah, I'll try it out for sure. I don't know how I'll feel about it though. Never am I in a situation where like, man, I wish my gun was fuller on the Ogren. A lot of the Ogren guns are very ammo efficient because, you know, they're like one shots or just have a million ammo. Oh, why'd I hop off the ladder? Alrighty. Oh my god, what's happening over here? Nothing good, that's for sure. Get up, Praetorian. Might give me some of that, actually. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Alrighty, and I'll read the Ogre and Blitz abilities as I'm in the loading screen here. Yeet. Alrighty. Big friendly rock. Toss a big rock or a hunk of junk at a single enemy. Reduce effectiveness against Carapace armored and unyielding enemies. You pick up a new rock every 60 seconds and can hold 4 rocks at a time. Now, if that can still one-shot mutants, it'll be very good. Bombs away. Throw a box of grenades with both great strength and enthusiasm to deal high damage to a single enemy, hitting it Oh, yeah, no, it says high damage to a single enemy on the rock too. I was wondering if it's going to be like the rock explodes or something. High damage to a single enemy. Hitting an enemy causes the box to break open and release 6 grenades around the target. This augmented version of Big Box of Hurt. Obviously, this one already exists. But now this is for any enemy instead of just armored. Frag Bomb. Throw an Ogryn-sized, the only proper kind, frag grenade with a 16-meter blast radius, dealing increased damage at the center. 16 meters is very large. Just want to let you know. You could probably just instantly destroy a horde with that. Which I'm very excited to play around with. You'll probably only get one of them, though, per grenade box. However, imagine if you're in a horde, you don't have any grenades, your veteran with their feet, which I'm sure will still be there, gives you a grenade back. That'd be amazing. But I'm going to call it there. So if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching, like, and subscribe, or don't. I am not your mother. But you better brush your teeth. Now have a good one. Bye-bye.